he's just her friend. That's what she tells you. That's what you tell yourself. You're a secure man. You trust your wife. You believe in male-female friendships. But deep down, a knot of dread tightens in your stomach every time his name comes up, every time she texts him, every time she defends him. Today, we're cutting through the denial. We're exposing the brutal, uncomfortable truth about the just a friend illusion and revealing the subtle, insidious signs that men always ignore until it's too late. This isn't about paranoia. It's about understanding the primal psychology of boundaries, the tests of loyalty, and why your wife's friend might already be a threat to your marriage, whether she admits it or not. You see the signs, or rather, you feel them, that gut instinct that screams something is off. But your logical brain, conditioned by societal norms, quickly dismisses it. They're just friends, you tell yourself. I trust her. I'm not the jealous type. He's the guy she talks to about her problems. He's the one she laughs with. He's the one who's always there for her. And he's just her friend. But the uncomfortable truth, the one that most men ignore until their lives are shattered, is this. The line between just a friend and a potential emotional or even physical replacement is far thinner and far more permeable than you want to believe. And often, by the time you logically know something is wrong, her loyalty has already subtly shifted. Mainstream culture tells you to be secure, to be trusting, to encourage her friendships. And while trust is vital, unquestioning trust in the face of concerning signals is not security. It's willful blindness. You must understand the deep psychological mechanisms that allow these friendships to evolve into something far more dangerous. It's about recognizing the subtle erosion of boundaries that to her subconscious signals your weakness, your lack of frame, and your failure to protect your own territory. This isn't about being paranoid. It's about being strategically aware. It's about understanding that your wife, despite her intentions, is a biological creature, and other men, despite their intentions, are also biological creatures. And when specific, predictable patterns emerge, you must recognize them for what they are. Red flags signaling a threat to your relationship's most sacred trust. If you are tired of ignoring your gut, tired of feeling dismissed, and ready to learn the brutal yet empowering truths about protecting your relationship and your own frame, then you need to commit to this channel. We don't sugarcoat reality, we expose the psychological dynamics that either build or destroy relationships. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications, because the insights that follow will equip you to see what 97% of men miss. The first hidden sign men ignore is the emotional confident overlap. When her friend becomes her primary emotional outlet for discussing marital problems or her deepest feelings, you are in dangerous territory. Your wife is essentially outsourcing her emotional intimacy, and this is far more damaging than you think. Consider Tom, a busy executive. His wife, Lisa, started spending hours on the phone with her friend Mark, complaining about Tom's long hours, his lack of emotional presence, and her general dissatisfaction with their marriage. Tom thought, it's good she has someone to talk to, keeps the peace at home. He was wrong. Mark wasn't just listening. He was becoming the hero in her narrative, the empathetic ear who understood her better than her own husband. Lisa was giving Mark all the emotional validation and intimacy that should have been reserved for Tom. By the time Tom realized the depth of their emotional bond, it was too late. Lisa had already developed strong feelings for Mark and left him, citing their emotional distance. Tom's secure approach enabled the very thing he feared. This is a fundamental breakdown of the sovereign frame within the marriage. Your wife's emotional support structure should primarily point towards you. When another man becomes her primary confidant for relational issues, he is subtly, insidiously becoming her emotional anchor. This is a betrayal of emotional intimacy, whether physical contact has occurred or not. Your wife's subconscious is being trained to seek comfort, validation, and understanding from him, not you. This isn't just friendship, it's a redirection of the emotional current of your marriage. The second hidden sign men ignore is the secrecy and defensive posture. This is where the emotional investment begins to solidify into something concrete. If your wife becomes defensive, secretive, or evasive when you bring up her friend, that's not a sign of trust. That's a sign of guilt or a protected investment. Think about James. His wife, Maria, started a new job and quickly became friends with a male colleague, David. James initially had no issues, but then Maria started keeping her phone face down. She'd take calls from David in another room. When James casually asked about David, Maria would become agitated, saying, "Why are you being jealous? He's just a friend." Or, "You don't trust me." This defensiveness is a massive red flag. Her irritation isn't because you're being jealous. It's because you're threatening an emotional connection she is actively nurturing and wants to protect. Her secrecy isn't about preserving your trust. It's about concealing information she knows would violate your trust. This is a direct test of your frame and boundaries. By allowing her to deflect with accusations of jealousy, you are losing that test. You are signaling that her emotional investment in this friendship is more important than your comfort or the health of the marriage. And that, in her subconscious, is a sign of weakness.
If these insights are forcing you to reconsider what you thought you knew about relationships and male-female dynamics, then you are exactly where you need to be. We are dedicated to providing uncomfortable truths that empower you to take control of your life and your relationships. Subscribe now to make sure you're getting the unfiltered reality every week. The third hidden sign men ignore is the comparison and devaluation of your value. This is often subtle but lethal. Your wife might start casually mentioning how her friend is so understanding or driven or attentive, qualities that implicitly or explicitly are missing from your relationship or your character. Consider what happened to Chris. His wife, Brenda, started spending a lot of time with an old college friend, Robert, who was a successful entrepreneur. Brenda would frequently bring up how ambitious Robert was, how he really understood her career goals, or how he always knew the right thing to say. Chris, a devoted husband and father, felt increasingly devalued. He thought she was just expressing admiration for a friend, but she was subtly using Robert as a hypergamous comparison point, a subconscious reevaluation of Chris's SMV against a perceived higher value alternative. This is a dangerous test of your hypergamous frame. She is unconsciously testing to see if your value still holds up against perceived competition. If you react by becoming insecure, by trying to compete with the friend, or by becoming needy, you confirm her subconscious devaluation of you. Her friend is not just a person. He is a psychological tool being used to reevaluate her emotional and physical investment in you. The solution is not to forbid her friendships or to descend into paranoid insecurity. The solution is to re-establish your own unshakable frame and high value. Enforce clear boundaries. A true friendship does not involve secrecy, emotional intimacy that rivals the marriage, or devaluing comments. Clearly state your boundaries, not as demands, but as statements of your non-negotiable standards for a respectful partnership. I am uncomfortable with the level of emotional intimacy you share with X. My marriage requires exclusivity in that domain. Reclaim your emotional sovereignty. When she becomes defensive, hold your frame. Do not chase, do not beg. State your boundary calmly and then detach emotionally. Let her feel the consequences of her choices. Your emotional stability must not be dependent on her adherence to boundaries. Double down on your mission and value. The best defense is a powerful offense in your own life. Reinvest energy into your purpose, your passions, your physical and mental strength. Become so compelling, so intrinsically high value, that the idea of comparing you to a friend becomes absurd. You are the prize. This isn't about controlling her. It's about controlling your response, protecting your frame, and upholding your own standards. The man who allows these hidden signs to fester is the man who will ultimately be replaced, not because he wasn't good enough, but because he failed to protect his own value and the sanctity of his relationship. If this video has given you the courage to confront uncomfortable truths and take control of your relationship dynamics, then you are on the path to becoming a truly high-value man. Don't let this knowledge be a fleeting moment. Subscribe to this channel now to arm yourself with the psychological tools needed to navigate the treacherous waters of modern relationships. Hit that notification bell and commit to being the guardian of your own frame and your own peace.